Hi, my name's Reg Athwal and welcome to another episode on Reg Athwal TV. This is the Family Business Q&A show where I get various questions, debates that I'm having recently with clients and in the market and decide to discuss those on Reg Athwal TV. And the one that I want to discuss today is around family relationships. Whether relationships can become stronger or get worse. Conflicts can arise, especially with the whole coronavirus crisis going on right now, with lockdowns going on around the world. More and more people are staying at home. They're staying at home with their families in most cases. And the norm was to go to work every day, go to your office, travel, and we'll then spend quality time with our families, maybe on the weekends or whenever we get a chance to see them. But now if you're in lockdown for 14 days, 21 days, in some cases, some people have done lockdown quarantine for over a month now. What happens at home? So I want to leave you with a few tips to consider. Having worked with family businesses around the world over the last 18 years, when we're not focused on the business side, we're focused on the family piece. And the family piece is all around building unity and having harmony in a family. Someone said to me recently that after this coronavirus crisis is finished, the lawyers are going to be very, very busy because more people are going to be divorcing each other, which I found very, very interesting. Is that because we're going to get on each other's nerves? See, in this situation, when you're spending a lot of time with each other in the same space, of course there's going to be situations that will come up where you're going to irritate each other. You're going to annoy each other. Why? Because we're not getting that chance to go outside and maybe go for a walk. We're not doing the normal things we do when we're socializing with our friends. We're not working out there and being with other human beings and then coming home and having that quality time with people in our family. We're just looking at them 24/7. Of course it's going to irritate people. Small things around the house will annoy you. I'm an OCD type person, so I'm definitely going to be annoying in my house with every single person in the family. So a tip I'd give you is try, if possible. I know it's not going to be easy for everyone depending on the type of property that you live in, but whether it's just one corner of a lounge and another corner of a lounge, one side of a dining table and the other side of a dining table, one bedroom versus another bedroom, see if you can create some me time in your family environment. It's not just about all sitting on the sofa watching television. We can all watch the news. I think it's good to watch the news to get an update of what's going on globally, but after a while, delete. We can be overconsumed with the news sometimes, which can create more fear and panic, more doom and gloom. People can get depressed as a result of watching a lot of these channels. So it's important that you keep yourself upbeat, find some me time, get into a bit of a routine at home. Some of you may be still working from home, so you'll be online, doing some conference calls, Zoom calls, Skype calls, calling people up, and that's great. You'll have a set time to do that. But outside of that, find your me time. That could be reading a book. It could be an hour a day to say, okay, this is my reading time. In some cases, it could be an hour a day to say, I'm going to meditate. I'm just going to calm myself down, breathe, lighten the load, relax, meditate. Maybe that could be a good thing. Maybe taking a long bath for an hour. That could be your me time, okay? Pottering around the house doing some other stuff. For those of you who do have a garden, maybe it could be doing some things in the garden. But you've got to have your me time. It's not about consuming yourself with family all the time. With my experience of working with clients around the world, this is only going to create more and more irritations. I know some people are connecting on Zoom with families. They can't be with them. Again, you're not going to be speaking to them every single day. Maybe you could play games with them, have a quiz. I know some people right now watching a movie together, Skyping in or Zooming in together and watching a movie at the same time and still talking. So these are lots of different things that you could do during this crisis. The message here is there's going to be conflict. There is going to be irritations. Pause, take a breath, relax, get your me time in place, get into a bit of a routine, a bit of a discipline to relax. And also be grateful. Be grateful and appreciate what you have. Sometimes we can take what we have for granted. If you've got food on the table right now, please appreciate that food. There are certain people in certain countries right now that do not have access to food. If you've got good weather where you are right now, you can go out in the garden, you can breathe clean air, be grateful. If you've got access to the internet and you're watching this right now on your mobile or your desktop and your laptop, be grateful that you've got an internet connection. There are some people around the world that do not have an internet connection. They have problems right now. They can't interact with people online. If you've got family with you right now, you've been working hard for the last 5-10 years in your business, in your career, and suddenly now you're at home for 14 days, 21 days. Appreciate what you have. You may not have this time again in the future. Take it on board. Be grateful. Appreciate it. Take that time to share stories with your children and your grandchildren. Be open with each other share some things that you've never shared before. Do some things that you've never done before. So enjoy the process. Outside of that, there's a lot of people that are dying right now, and please, give them some thought, and the families out there that have lost people. At the time of me recording this video, there is over 10,000 people in Italy alone that have died. The numbers are increasing, over 30,000 deaths all over the world, and God knows what it's going to be in the next 4 weeks. But hopefully left you with a few things to consider. Keep the unity, keep the harmony, appreciate each other, find your me time, get into a bit of a routine, and don't worry about the small stuff that shows up in the family. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll catch up again soon on Reg Athwal TV. And don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments. Thank you very much.